Hey, what's going on, guys? Today is Christmas Eve. We had a half day today in the market, but pretty solid action today. Seems like the fund managers just kind of turned on that buy algos and just left for vacation. Super strong move throughout all indexes, throughout the whole market. Um, let's take a look at the trades for the day. So I took 3 trades on the day. I did take Docu. Docu kind of took it through prior day's highs and never really pushed out. Cut it for a small loss, 0.24R. And then I did take XPEV as well. This thing kind of gapped up, and I took opening range break. And I had a pretty big position on it. I had almost 30% of my account on this just because it was such a tight stop. And I took it off just because it wasn't pushing out and was not trying to hold that a big part of my account on that one trade without any cushion. So took minus 0.19R on that one. Reddit was a new position we took. Nice breakout on that, and we'll go through the position. So this is kind of what I have right now. AVGX, nice gap up, faded in the morning, came back, strong close on that. NNE also kind of opened up, faded a little bit, and pushed out nicely. RBRK, this was interesting because this morning I was actually debating on moving my stop to prior day's lows, which I didn't, and was pretty lucky that I didn't. You can see we kind of shook out yesterday's lows and pushed right up. Not the best close, but it's starting to kind of find support, seems like, and maybe we turn back over around. So Reddit was the new one, took it through prior day's highs, nice push out there. Stopped just under yesterday's lows. TSLL, super strong action on this one, definitely a leader in this market. I took it yesterday, but let's see if this thing looks really good. I've got a alert set at 3R that will probably take partials, and then wouldn't mind if it kind of bases out a little bit and then can add back to that position. TSM was a pretty flat but nice inside day. Let's see if this thing on Thursday can push out and continue higher. All-time highs is just right here, so we'll be interesting to see if it can push out. So that's pretty much it. If we look at breadth, definitely improving. This is percentage of stocks above the 5-day on the NASDAQ, and this is SPY. So kind of getting back towards that little overbought area, but we still have lots of room to go. So I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of test these top ranges, pull back, and chop around a little bit, build a nice little base, and break out of that. FinViz, so you can see 75% advancing, new highs, a lot more new lows. We're still below. Breadth is still below the 65% below the 50-day moving average, so definitely has a lot of room for improvement, which is a good sign. That means we can definitely have room to kind of go higher with a lot of stocks under the 20-day. So that looks good. Let's look at a few names that I scanned. ANF still looks good. I actually might watch this through today's highs as like a little cheat entry. I like to buy close to the moving averages, and we kind of pull back. Let's see if we can take this through today's highs and maybe push out of this long base here. APP still looks good. Nice inside day today. Above 350 is probably the pivot to watch. CIEN, nice tight flag here after earnings, kind of going sideways. Super tight last 2 days, super low volume. Looks really good. Crowd still looks really good. Just kind of close towards yesterday's highs. This thing's probably still actionable. Docu tried this 2 days in a row, but this thing still looks actionable. If it kind of pushes out, we'll keep an eye on that one. Duolingo, nice tight action there. 50-day has caught up, so very tight action. I'd probably like it through this kind of 345, 346 area to break out. 4 looks similar to APP. Looks similar to APP, has a nice pivot here. at about 106. Probably would take that. Not my favorite setup, but had a nice clean trade over here on this little breakout, so kind of keeping an eye on it. Maybe this shakes out. GEV still looks actionable. Ideally, we pull back a little bit one more time and then kind of tighten up and push out. PSTG looks really good. Nice tight double inside day right there. Looks actionable through that 65 there. SMTC, another semiconductor, super tight action here. Looks really good. Snow pulling back to the 20-day, just under the 20-day now, but it's kind of holding this gap. So let's see if this thing can turn over. Zoom still looks really good. Nice tight action today. Let's see if this thing can push out. So that's pretty much it for today. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and happy holidays for those of you not celebrating Christmas. But that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys on Thursday.